the announcement of inflation-indexed bonds last time in the budget. It hasn't really picked up since then. Do you expect maybe it will be tweaked a little bit or mentioned one more time just to give it a little more interest among those who are listening?
I hope that, government takes a closer look at, these inflation-index bond. Leave aside the back-end technicality that, the savings mobilization, what percentage is, accessible to state government or central government or whatever. But, the interface of the citizen or any common man is with the government, that he's buying something with a sovereign guarantee and it has a, ABC feature. And in that sense, this inflation index bond is excellent. And I'm not expecting any magic, but, mechanism to channelize long-term savings and simplifying things the way we interact with the government, these are only two things which I'll be looking at.
So, Pranav, that's ideally what every Indian would like, an inflation-indexed investment with a tax-free return. Is that too much to ask for?
I'm not saying that it's asking for too much. If, to the extent there is inflation, to that extent if we are not taxed, and only the real rate of return is taxed, I do not think a taxpayer minds paying the tax on the real rate of return. So, to the extent the interest or the income is inflation wiped out, there should not be a tax. And to the extent there is a return over and above the inflation rate, that real rate of return can be taxed at the normal rates of tax. That's something that is a fair ask, I think, from a citizen, especially where year after year after year there is double-digit consumer price index inflation. I think that's a very reasonable ask.
So as we hope the finance minister is listening, that's a reasonable ask. And remember, Pranav said consumer price index, not the wholesale price index.